Regardless whether you like it or you don't like it, you love it, you hate it, one thing for damn sure, you are gonna respect it.
Yo, what it do? Welcome back to All the Gold Podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Derek J. That is your boy.
Coop, y'all. Episode 94, Saturday Night Main Event review. Also, Great American Bash review. Also, some AEW results. It's been a lot, and with the Seth Rollins injury fallout too. So we definitely got a lot to discuss tonight.
Lot to discuss tonight, and this is Saturday night. Don't have to get up early, go to work. We can sit down and we can do some things. Well, let's kick it off with Great American Bash first, man. I'm not going to really be long on Great American Bash. It was a good pay-per-view. Not pay-per-view, but PLE. If you want to go check it out, please go check it out. I watched it today in full. It was really good for what it was. Let's just kick off on it right now.
All right.
Let's see. They did a historic kickoff with the Great American Bash, showing mostly like its history back from 1985, 86. You know what I'm saying? When it first was created by Dusty Rhodes. It was like the WCW Summer Classic, right? The first match of the night was Javon Evans versus Jasper Troy. In the first match, Evans he was heavily taped. He had his ribs heavily taped, and he tries multiple moves to get Troy down on the ground, but it was unsuccessful. Evan goes for a spinning roundhouse kick, but was caught by Troy. Troy chokeslam, he did like a chokeslam move out to the outside of the ring, and tossed him outside the ring. Jasper Troy was dominating the majority of the match. He was focusing on Evan's ribs. Jasper Troy then steps on Evan's head like a cigarette, like he was putting out a cigarette. I was like, damn, you got to treat cuz like that, man. Just squash him like he was putting out a Newport.
Right.
Evans didn't go for a move on the top rope, but he kept selling the ribs. Evans then connect with a springboard kick, but then Evans kicked Jasper Troy in the head, and then he counters and then he hits a German suplex to Jasper Troy. I'm so sorry, I got a little jumbled up right there. Anyway, Jasper Troy catches Evans in the choke slam, and then Evans counters a move from Troy with a roll-up pin for the win. So that was a really quick match. It wasn't really long. It was quick, right to the point. Jasper was irate after the match. He looked at Evans. Evans was going up the little ramp, and then they were doing a back and forth barb with each other. And basically, really nothing to this match. This was just something to put onto the card, I guess. You know what I'm saying, to get Troy, still get his feet wet in NXT. I am glad that Javon Evans did win, because I didn't want to keep seeing him on a losing streak, because the boy got so much talent, you know what I'm saying? So big ups to Javon Evans. Jada Parker, I was going to ask you for your opinion on that one.
I got opinion on it.
I don't know if you want me to just blow through it, you know what I'm saying?
Pause.
It's up to you. Yeah, that was wild, yo.
That was disgusting.
That was wild.
God damn.
But yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you think about that match.
Good point. So as I mentioned, I was talking to Derek offline, and I was watching the show, but I was doing a whole lot today. But I did see this match. From what I do remember, them having Jasper Troy present his persona as like a power, he's very powerful persona. I like how they kept that going. I like how he kept control of most of the match. Right. I did enjoy the athleticism with Javon Evans, and my thought was, either way, if Jasper Troy loses this match, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think they can go in a direction with this, and this is my thought that I was thinking this when he lost his match. He got a quick pin and all this, but the way he lost the match, it wasn't a way to make him weak, so I'm not mad at that. And like you just said, as far as Javon Evans, being on the losing streak, this is a way for him to go back where he was on a winning streak. And now you got another reason why Javon Evans is pissed off. Now he's going to start crashing on people again. So I like how this is going. I like this direction.
Absolutely. Jada Parker cuts a quick promo, and she cut a promo on basically winning the women's battle royal at Evolution tomorrow. Nothing really special about that. She was basically saying that she was going to win the battle royal tomorrow. Shannon Stacks Lorenzo talks about a challenge for the Heritage Cup. I'm gonna touch on this too because this was pretty crazy later on. Called out a couple of people on his list, specifically A-Train, aka Prince Albert, real name Matt Bloom. For those who know, he's the coach at the Performance Center now.
Right.
You remember A-Train? Prince Albert?
Yep.
So Bloom says he was hacked and it wasn't him. Somebody stole the Heritage Cup. Geez, I wonder who it was. That's what I put down right there.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
So,
yeah.
Very, I got this stupid ass pop up on my damn. That's what I'm talking about, man. I swear, I do not like.
I hate pop ups.
I swear, yo, I'm about to get rubs. Yeah, get your ass out of here.
I'm just glad they can't see it. Thank goodness.
Yeah, right. It's just, oh my god, it's so annoying, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm trying to figure out, it's very simple who stole the Heritage Cup. I'm let you know like that. It's very simple who stole the Heritage Cup. Anyway, Sol Ruca and Zarya cuts a promo on debuting last night at SmackDown and possibly winning the WWE SmackDown Women's Tag Team titles. I say not SmackDown, but the women's tag titles. Dark State disrupted the promo. Sol and Zarya proclaimed that they will win the titles tomorrow night, but now she has to focus on Izzy Dane. WWE NXT Women's North American Championship, Sol Ruca versus Izzy Dane was a damn good match, very good match. Tatum smacks Zarya to cause a slight distraction, which causes Izzy Dane to hit the sky high in the quick pin. Sol Ruca reaches the bottom rope with her leg.
Yeah.
Izzy seems to be in control of the match. Sol goes on the offensive, hits a moonsault to the outside, taking out Izzy Dane. Izzy Dane hits a super code breaker from the middle rope. Both women slugged it out in the middle of the ring. Sol goes for a move on the turnbuckle, but had to regroup and then hits an X Factor from the rope because she almost slipped. Izzy then hits a choke slam to Sol. Sol hits a spear to Izzy, goes for the pin, but Tatum puts Izzy's foot on the rope. But she was speared by Zarya on the outside. Sol hits the Soul Snatch to Izzy for the win. Just my real quick thoughts on that match. Like I said, it was a damn good match. If you got the chance to go back and look at it, if you haven't seen Great American Bash earlier today, please go check it out. It was a really good match. Sol Ruca and Izzy Dane, both one of my two of my favorite females in NXT.
Yeah.
So I really do like the chemistry they have together, and they put on one hell of a match. What do you think about that, Coop?
Is this their first time in the ring together, or this is like?
I won't say it's their first time in the ring together, but I think this is the first time going one-on-one for a championship. So
okay, cool. I like this match from what I remember. I do remember like the first start of the match, how she hit the sky high, like that was a good distraction. I like how they sold that at the start of the match. Anytime I'm a big fan of Sol Ruca. Anytime she's in the ring, she's always put on a 5-star match and always hitting some crazy spots. Izzy was the one I was unfamiliar with, to be honest, and after seeing this, I'm like, okay, I like this direction she's going with her. So that was a solid match. She ended up retaining the title. Again, this is a good match. The chemistry they had between each other was amazing. They definitely put on the show. I feel like they came out with a good mission to put on the show like they did. And they killed it. They killed it.
Yeah, they killed it,
definitely
man.
A solid match.
Right. So now this, hopefully tomorrow they can keep that momentum that they had tonight. When they go into the women's tag team championship tomorrow night at Evolution, which people, we said what we said yesterday about Evolution. I'm really looking forward to Evolution. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm really looking forward to Evolution just to see what happens for the fallout, because you just never know at this point. They might have some surprises. WWE probably try to counter what happened at All In today, because All In had some good returns, some surprises too. So man, I was really I'm looking at a whole bunch of clips online because, like I said, I wasn't paying no damn $50 for it, but some good stuff happened, man. Some good stuff happened. So I'm really proud of AEW. I'm proud of what they did and what they accomplished today. But man, Sol and Zarya, man, let's see what they can do tomorrow night. Let's move on, man. Like I said, we're gonna try to blow through Great American Bash. Lola Vice cuts a promo. Did I say that? Yeah. Lola Vice cuts a promo, says she just made her debut at AAA, and she says she can't wait for Evolution tomorrow night to win the Battle Royal and go on to Clash in Paris. So basically, all throughout the night, basically what happened was all the women that's participants in the Battle Royal was making their claims and doing little small promos just to, let them know I'm going to win the Battle Royal. So
I'm going to win it. Yeah. I'm going to win it.
I'm going to win it. So
yeah.
Brief promo from Jordynne Grace and Blake Monroe getting ready for their tag match later that night. The WWE NXT Men's North American Championship match, Ricky Saints versus All Ego Ethan Page. That was a great match, man. I'm trying to tell you, if you didn't see that match, you got to go back and look at it, because that match was something special, because they went out. They did everything for that small arena they was in. They did a lot of damage, man. Let's kick it off. Ricky Saints immediately goes on the attack. Page and Saints brawl into the outside of the crowd. Page tosses Saints. And just let you guys know, this was a false count anywhere match. Yep, false count anywhere match. So Page tosses Saints to the trash can. They brawl into the concourse. Page hit Saints into it was a beam, like a pole beam. He ran him to the pole beam, hit his shoulders on that. That took him out. Then he locks in the Boston Crab to Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints was screaming in pain. Saints then hit a scoop slam onto the merch table. I knew you would have been crazy because the whole merch table got destroyed. That merchandise.
How dare you?
Ruined.
Y'all did that. Y'all did that to piss me off. Y'all knew that. Come on now. Y'all wrong for that.
The whole merch table got destroyed. I was like, oh my God. So I saw t-shirts and cups and the programs all just scattered all over the place. It was crazy, man.
Destroyed.
Yep. But anyway, they brawl into the back of the arena. Page drives Saints into the steel steps. Page then wraps the chair around Saints' neck and then drives him to the ring post and try to, focus on that neck area that he damaged a couple weeks ago. Saints then uses every move in the book that he threw at, every move that he had. Then he actually picked up the fire extinguisher, sprayed it on Page. Then he runs him into the guardrail. Saints then detaches the guardrail. He took the guardrail apart, and then he slams it on top of Page. Page sets up two chairs to put Saints, with a face buster to Page. Try to, do a face buster off the top rope. But that missed, and then Saints actually reversed it and hit a face buster of his own onto Page, onto the chair. Man, sometimes you can't read your own handwriting.
Yeah, that'd be me too. I'm like, what the hell did I say? I'm like,
I'm scrambling my words because I'm like, I need my glasses, yo. Crazy, yo. My glasses in my room. I don't feel like getting up, man. But Page hits a backdrop to Saints onto the spine of the two chairs. That was crazy because he hit the top of the chairs.
Yes.
He hit a backdrop onto the spine, and then he hits an overhead toss into the guardrail that was already set up in the corner of the ring. Then Page sets up four chairs again in the center ring and proceeds to superplex Saints. He counters with a bite. He starts biting Page in the face, and then he power bombs Page through the chairs. They brawl to the back. Saints bumps into Jasper Troy. He hits a black hole slam to Saints and, damaging Saints because I guess he was just disgruntled because he lost to Javon Evans early in the night. Page and Saints brawl into the back onto the stage, and then Saints uses a ref to hit a tornado DDT. Like he kicked off the ref and then hit a tornado DDT.
That was crazy.
Right. Yeah. You saw that. So Page Page caught his bearings, and then he hits the Ego's Edge off the stage onto the tables that was set up at the bottom. And Ethan Page retains the North American Championship. Coop, what is your overall thoughts on that whole match?
This match was fire. I like these two. I always enjoyed the feud between these two. It was short-lived, but I thought we'd get like at least one more match out of them. I don't see it probably. I want to be wrong, but I think this is it. I feel like they're going a different direction with Ricky Saints. They may be going a direction with Jasper Troy with that attack. So that's maybe how they're pivoting to him to feud with Jasper Troy. And so maybe with Ethan Page, he's going a different direction also. Anytime these guys, speaking of like match chemistry and chemistry with the two wrestlers, anytime these guys put on the show, whether it's a promo, whether it's a backstage segment, it's always been pretty good. So I definitely enjoyed this segment. They had some hard-hitting moments in this match. The way he threw him off the stage, like that was great. The backdrop on the steel chairs on the spine of it, that was killer. Mm-hmm. The part with the guardrail, like that was something too. I like how they didn't keep a traditional one-on-one match, but they took the extra mile, which is good. So I'm not mad as a result. I love it, but I probably want one more match, but I don't know what's gonna happen. But I definitely enjoy this match.
Yeah, I was gonna say do one more match too, but the big call up that they were supposed to do, I don't even know how. Okay, so Seth Rollins got injured.
Yeah.
On Saturday night's main event. So I don't even know how this factors in because Ricky Saints lost, right? So I'm thinking maybe Ricky Saints get called up. But now I don't know because I don't even know what's next for Ricky Saints right now. You know what I'm saying? So this injury, man, is going to, if it's a legit injury, I'm telling you, it's going to mess up plans for a lot of stuff.
His injury affects so many storylines.
So many storylines.
It affects the Cena storyline. It affects the Roman Reigns comeback. It affects Ethan Page or Ricky Saints, one of them potentially going to Raw or SmackDown. It affects that. It affects Jey Uso a bit too. So it affects Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Paul.
It definitely affects him.
This really, they're gonna have to scramble right now. So it's been times where things have happened in wrestling and they have a pivot and it worked. So I got faith they'll do something right, but it's just I got more questions than answers, but I just want to see what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's really interesting. So we'll get to that point down the road because it's a lot to talk about as far as that injury.
Right. All right, let's move on, man. The TNA Championship contract signing: Joe Hendry, Mike Santana, and Trick Williams. To sum it all up, Mike Santana calls Trick soft, tells Joe Hendry they will have to throw hands eventually one day. Joe Hendry says Trick Williams will be a man behind enemy lines that will make him believe, excuse me. Trick says he is the man who's carrying two brands. And it's not about making people believe, and it's not about broken promises to your daughter. And then Santana told him, you can read his lips. He said, "Keep my daughter's name out your mouth."
Yeah, he did.
Trick. Well, I don't know. You know what? That could have been something where it was just like, "Hey, man, look, go ahead, man. Don't talk to my daughter." You know?
It could have been that. Yeah, it could have
been real. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Trick was leaving the ring, and then Joe Hendry grabs Trick Williams. Both he and Santana puts him through a table. Hendry poses with the TNA Championship, and then Santana exchanged words with Hendry, and then that's when Dark State. Why the fuck did they come? They just ruined a good segment. They come in and then they attack Santana and they attack Hendry, laid them out in the middle of the ring, and then it just cut to commercial. So with all that being said, what you think about that, Coop?
I'm gonna get to Dark State in a second. I like this. I'm like, damn, do I really have to watch TNA to see what's going on with the storyline? Because I wonder what they're doing over there too. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely look forward to this match. I want to see it. I just don't want to pay no damn money for it, to be honest with you. Because I feel like they're going to cook. Is this next week, right? Next week?
Yeah, I believe it's next week.
Next week? Okay. So I look forward to the storyline. I'm sticking with what I said originally. I think I said this Tuesday. I think you said the same thing too. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I feel like with the winner, I would say it would be Mike Santana. I think that would make the most sense.
Right.
Again, now with Dark State coming out, here's the thing. Again, this run and this interference and this attacking doesn't make any sense because it's no storyline behind it. Right. Now, if there's a chance where it's they're led by somebody like Trick Williams, something like that, maybe that could be something. If they're done it the right way, so that could be something because they did mention that later on in the night, how he didn't get attacked. He's laid out from getting attacked earlier in the match. I feel like Dark State you know how somebody's trying to do something and they have intentions of great execution and doesn't come off their way? That's exactly what that is. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they have the great can't talk. They have great ideas to execute what they're trying to do. There you go. Execute what they're trying to do. So when they're trying to execute what they're trying to do, it never comes off right. And it's almost like, damn, are y'all reading the room? Like y'all doing things the wrong way. And it's no storyline behind it. You know, so it's always that weird. I'm like, damn, you know, it's like, it's not needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you know, like you said, it's really not needed.
No,
they have they can be so much better if they had if they could just remove a person out of their group. And then the person I'm talking about Cutler James. I just don't think he fits in the group. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's too cookie cutter for me. Like he doesn't have an edge to me. He like everybody try to bring some intensity, but he doesn't bring the intensity. You know what I'm saying? Like he just talking real melancholy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
yeah.
If you get like a leader, maybe. And you said something a few minutes ago. You said that maybe Trick will lead him, and then later on in the show, Ava was like, we'll get to it. We'll get to that part. Let me save that for that part.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay.
You actually hit some, and you actually hit the nail in the coffin right there. I thought that was pretty telling right there that you noticed it too. But anyway, let's move on real quick, and then we just get back to that. Tony D cuts a promo. He says this Tuesday will be the final ride for the D'Angelo family. He says he will destroy what he created. Says Stacks will come in Tuesday with a little light. Well, Stacks will come in Tuesday a little light, and then he tosses the Heritage Cup over the bridge into the water. So with that being said, because you are a champion, that is a championship that's on NXT. Are they finally getting rid of the Heritage Cup? Are they bringing a new title in? That's very telling right there. I wanted to ask that question to you because, to me, when you throw a big ass cup over the bridge and nobody's retrieving it, they're not going to make another Heritage Cup. I think they're going to bring another title in.
To be honest, I would say 100% yes. That would make sense. I will be so disappointed if you see that goddamn cup next week or 2 weeks from now.
Oh my God!
Make it to a championship because it makes no sense how you just carrying it around. It's just horrible. Make it to a belt. That's what you got to do. You have to do this at this point. Make it to a championship.
I definitely agree with you on that one because when he tossed the Heritage Cup over the bridge, I stopped everything I was doing. I was like, wait, I had to think to myself, wait a minute, are they bringing another championship in? Because why would you do that to your quote unquote third championship on the brand? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. We will definitely see.
Get rid of it.
Let me see. Let me move this off the screen. Get that off. So the next match coming up was Josh Briggs and I said Josh Briggs. Actually, it was Briggs and Inamura backstage hyping up Inamura for his match against Oba Femi. And then the WWE NXT Championship, Yoshiki Inamura versus Oba Femi. And let me tell you, man, I enjoyed this match right here, top to bottom right here. This was a great match to watch. Let me see. I think I got that. I think I got it too. Hold on. But it was hard hitting, man. Very hard hitting.
Definitely.
Didn't miss a beat. You know, they gel. To me, I think they gel well in the ring together. You know what I'm saying? But here it goes right here.
Ooh.
Yoshiki Inamura versus Oba Femi was hard hitting. They was testing the waters at the very beginning of the match. Inamura hits a couple sumo moves backing Oba into the corner, and then he hits him with a scoop slam. Talking about Oba Femi, he hits Oba Femi with a scoop slam. Inamura then dives off the apron, taking out Femi. Looks like Femi clutched his knee when he went down. I thought he was hurt because he grabbed his knee a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He was shaking it off. So I was like, because the way he did come down, I did see his knee like shake a little bit. So I'm like, damn, not Oba too. Anyway, Oba gains control. Oba hits a spine buster to Inamura. Inamura hits a couple sumo strikes to Femi. Inamura then hits a rolling German bridge pin, which was pretty damn cool to get Oba Femi big ass up over like that. I was like, damn. Caught up real good on that one.
Yeah.
Josh Briggs gets involved, and I was like, dude, come on, man. Do not ruin this match, yo. And I knew something crazy was going to happen, but I was like, damn, come on, Briggs. This match was really good. I really was enjoying myself watching it. Anyway, he hits Femi with the championship in the back of the head. Inamura didn't see it. Inamura tells Briggs that's not how he wants to win. Inamura then hits a Michinoku driver type bomb. It looks like a Michinoku driver, but they said it was a fallout power bomb. But anyway, Femi kicks out. Briggs goes on the apron and tries to distract Inamura. Well, not distract Inamura. He distracts Inamura briefly. Excuse me. It wasn't by intentional. He just basically trying to get his attention, saying finish it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oba sensed the opening, and then he hits his fall from grace for the win. So with all that being said, Coop, let me get your thoughts on this match real quick.
I enjoy this match. Very, very hard hitting. You can tell they are planting seeds for Josh Briggs to turn on him. First they were planting little small seeds. Now it's completely obvious. There was one point when the ref was outside the ring and the camera cuts to Josh Briggs and he just looking like, right, I'm not gonna say nothing, I'm not gonna do nothing. It looks like he's sabotaging the friendship, sabotaging their relationship and everything like that. So it looks like that. So there was one point where he did get on top rope and he's cheering for him. He's like, what are you doing? I don't want to win this match like that. So that was a way to make him lose, but at the same time, not make him weak. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, him to lose and him to transition from a potential feud with Josh Briggs that's coming up probably soon, probably next PLE. But eventually they get to a point where Oba Femi was like, yeah, I didn't like that either, so I'm willing to give you a ring match. And Josh Briggs is always that he come across as that friend who don't know how to read the room.
Right.
You know,
right.
so that's how he comes across. He comes off, he yelling at me, hey, and they're like, "What are you doing? Like, what you're doing is not helping me at all." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
not at all, yo.
So he come across as, I know they're gonna do this. This is what the typical heel move. When normally a heel turns on a best friend, it's always the jealousy route.
Right.
How come he get more title shots? How come he get more notoriety? How come he gets that's the direction they're going in? I can definitely see it. But overall, I definitely enjoy this match. I enjoy Oba Femi's title run with NXT championship. I think this is his first one. I'm not sure. The second,
Not this
second one.
Yeah, it's the second one.
Second one. I can imagine how the first one was, but this one right here that I know of, I enjoy this.
I mean, is this his first one or is this second one? You might, damn.
That's a good question. I'm have to Google that when I'm done talking.
Yeah, this is the second one because he beat Trick Williams.
Okay.
He beat Trick Williams, and then Trick wound up beating him, and then a couple months later he got it back from Trick Williams. So
got you. Now I don't really see. I don't really see who's going to beat him for the title right now. I don't see.
He's too damn dominant in my.
Yeah,
he's too damn dominant. Yo.
He towers over everybody. Now I don't mean stature wise. I mean just as far as presence, as far as a character.
He horrifying.
Yeah, he's dwarfing everybody now. It's time for him to transition. It's definitely time.
Right.
Like
even
do
Trick
it now.
Williams, I think even Trick Williams, like he rivals Trick Williams' aura on NXT.
I agree with that. I agree.
Right.
They're like neck and neck now at this point. Yeah. So definitely enjoy this match.
It's basically like Rock and Austin back in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like it was always 1A and 1B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
Right. Yeah, but like I said, I would like to see him go to the main roster, man. Now you got a Gunther versus Oba Femi at SummerSlam. I mean, book it, man.
Ooh.
Book it. Yo, book it. That should be crazy.
That'd be a good pivot.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on, man. Lash Legend cuts a promo making her stake at the claim of winning the Battle Royal at Evolution. Ava and Trick Williams is backstage. Ava says it's quite a coincidence. This is what I was talking about earlier. It's quite a coincidence that they jumped Santana and Hendry talking about Dark State. And Trick said he has nothing to do with this. Ava said, okay, well, let's see. Trick and Hendry and Mike Santana will team up against Dark State this Tuesday in the 6-man tag match. And Trick was like, who? I'm not tagging with them. But anyway, it's very telling that you said what you said earlier because I was thinking the same thing. I said, what if Trick Williams basically is the head of Dark State?
I think that could work because at this point you'll save the whole Dark State stable situation. You'll save that. So I think they should go with that
because now you got a bona fide star. You know, yeah. Can you hear me?
You good, bro? You good?
Okay. Yeah, I hit my took my earpiece went out. Damn thing. My bad, yo. Some technical difficulties, man. Hold up.
It's all good. I can still hear you.
I'm back now. I'm back.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, Dark State can really benefit off Trick's star power. Basically, give him a little bit credibility as they, you know, and then it helps Trick too because then it means he gains more power in NXT. You know what I'm saying? So it'll work out.
Yeah, agreed.
Anyway, let's move on from that. Sarah Schreiber was backstage interviewing Oba Femi. He said Inamura deserved better than what he got out there in the match they just had. Inamura walks up and apologizes to Oba for Briggs interfering in his behavior. Briggs walks up to Oba and says, "You are a man of no honor," and he had Oba, and then Inamura had Oba beat, basically. Him and Oba get into it. They had an exchange of words. Oba said, "Get out my face. I'm telling you. I'm letting you know right now." So they start to scuffle, and then Briggs was shouting. Security got involved, and they were shouting, "I'll see you Tuesday. I'll see you Tuesday." And Oba did say he will grant Inamura a title shot in the future. So what do you think about that whole thing? While I fix these headphones.
Got you. I like this because I like, as I mentioned earlier, I like how direction going as far as him losing the match, losing the title match, but having a way to lose and still not making him weak. And then you have Josh Briggs in a circle that's mixed, who's messing everything up. You know what I'm saying? So I think what's going to happen is they're going to fight again for a championship. And this was Josh Briggs. Either he turns on him or he calls him the match again. So that's definitely going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, there will be a heel turn. You can at first they were playing like little small seats with this. Now there's just it's completely obvious at this point.
Right, definitely, man. Like I said, he's going to turn on him probably this Tuesday. Actually, if you think about it, because what's going to happen is that Inamura is going to be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like him and Oba are going to be getting into it, and Inamura is going to try to take Oba's side, and he's like, oh, you taking his side now? It's going to break them up. So I know how it works. This is classic, right? This is classic writing right here. So yeah. Last match of the night. Let me see. It was Jordynne Grace versus Blake Monroe versus Fatal Influence, JC Jane and Fallon Henley. First of all, that was a good match. It was a good match for the ladies. But I'm trying to figure out why the hell Jordynne Grace came out looking like Turbo from the American Gladiators. That shit was crazy, man. She came out. When I saw her, first thing I thought was dun 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 dun.
Yeah. And it's fucking Saturday too, so that's crazy, ain't it?
Time to run the eliminator.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right. So yeah, she came out looking like Turbo from American Gladiators or Ice, one of the two. Anyway, Jordynne and JC starts off the match. They go back and forth. JC tells Jordynne to chill out. I don't know. I just caught that. I don't know. Maybe you didn't catch that, but she was like, chill out, because Jordynne was hitting her with some strikes. And I caught her saying that too. That was crazy. Yeah. So anyway, Blake Monroe in the ring, she get tagged in the ring. Her and Fallon Henley, they go back and forth. JC gets officials' attention, while Jasmine Nix hit the kick to Blake Monroe on the outside. Grace tags in hot, and then she chases Jane around the ring before getting pump kicked on the outside by JC Jane. JC Jane was in control some of the match, majority of the match actually. Tags in Henley, and then they isolate Grace, keeping her from making hot tag. After that was a couple more interference spots from Jasmine Nix. She kept interfering, and then Masha Slamovich, the TNA Knockouts champ, entered the arena, and then she evened the odds, chasing Jasmine Nix to the back. They brawl to the back. Then Jordynne Grace hits a back elbow to JC Jane, and then she runs into a spinning DDT from Blake Monroe for the win. So it really wasn't nothing about this match that really caught my attention. I really wasn't too wild about this match. I mean, it's good to see Mariah May, a.k.a. Blake Monroe, make her debut in NXT, her actual in-ring debut. But rather than that, this is a nothing burger match, man, for a main event. I would have had this match on first, really.
They shouldn't have had this shouldn't have been last at all.
This should have been like either mid, or this should have been last. I mean, not last, but mid or first, because the Oba Femi and the Yoshiki Inamura match was way better than this, and the Ricky Saints and Ethan Page match was better than this. So hell, the Sol Ruca and the Izzy Dane match was better than this, man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man. I wouldn't have put this on last. I think that was the waste of a damn main event right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. What's your thoughts on that match?
I definitely agree. I think this out of all the matches for a Great American Bash, this may be the weakest match.
Right.
Again, it's not saying it was a bad match, but just compare it. If you do the comparisons between all the matches, this was the weaker match. And for me, after watching the Oba Femi match, you kind of like let down. I don't know how the crowd feels, but as a viewer, I kind of feel like, oh, okay, let me just cook, because I really wasn't invested, because I know they're fighting for the title tomorrow. So it's kind of like, this match could have been on.
There you go. That's what it was.
This match should not have been the main event. It should have been NXT, because me as a viewer, I was like, okay. And I seen the Oba Femi match. That was spectacular. I seen the Ricky Saints match. Love that match. The Sol Ruca match. Love that match. Joanne F match. Love that match. This match didn't really have a whole lot of meaning to me. You know what I'm saying? So by the time they got to the match, unfortunately, I felt not as invested as I wanted to be watch this match. So it was kind of like, okay, it's over with. All right, cool. Get it done. So again, I got to say this because people will take a short and mess your words up. Not saying they can't wrestle, not saying they can't work in the ring. But if you do a comparison between the matches and the feuds and all this was the weaker option to put as the main event. Why'd y'all do that?
Right.
That was a miss.
I'm with you on that one. I would not put this at the, as the main event. I would have made this either, like I said, the first, or maybe throw it in somewhere in the middle. Hell, I think Jasper Troy and Javon Evans could have
They could have.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, shout out to them, man. They did their thing, but I'm just the in-ring work from JC Jane and Fallon Henley and it, against Jordynne Grace and them. I just don't think they're up to par right now on their levels. It's like watching oil and water, right?
I don't think they have chemistry like a strong chemistry as far as wrestling wise. And I kept looking at this as a fan. It's like you have AEW killing it right now, like literally at the same time as y'all need to put on a damn show because it really goes back to like Monday Night viewers back in the day. Yeah, you want your fans to stay on your channel. You don't want your fans to deviate and go to somewhere else and see what's going on. Because I was like, dang, what's going on with All In? You know what I'm saying? Because it was going at the same time. I was like, what's going on? Because this point, this should have been on Tuesday, man.
Right. Yeah, absolutely should have been. This was like more like a Tuesday match, man. They could have did this shit Tuesday.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Overall, I'm just gonna cut the chase, man. I'm about to get Saturday night's main event. I want the bread and butter right now.
There you go.
Overall, this was a decent pay-per-view. The only letdown match was the main event match. I just didn't really care for it. But if you go back and watch the pay-per-view, you won't be disappointed. It was actually a pretty decent pay-per-view. I keep saying pay-per-view, but it's a decent PLE. If you go back and watch it, trust me, the Ricky Saints and All Ego Ethan Page match was good.
Yep.
The Oba Femi and Yoshiki Inamura match was good.
Definitely.
What was the other one that I was talking about?
Sol Ruca
and Sol Ruca versus Izzy Dame. That was good. So yeah, it lived up to to be a decent pay-per-view. Just gotta go back and check it out. But ladies and gentlemen, that's our review for Great American Bash. Let's get into Saturday night's main event. Woohoo! transition.
Yep.
Right. So we transitioned. Let me reboot that. Cool. Saturday night's main event, man. Some surprising outcomes. Something that we really don't want to hope that happens. You know what I'm saying? That we wish the best for Seth Rollins, but man, let's kick it off, man. Saturday night's main event live at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. I was surprised to see Jesse Ventura out there. I didn't know he was advertised for the match. I mean, he basically
was there.
Yeah, he kicked off the show. Him and Joe Tessitore kicked off the match.
Okay, so I wasn't tripping because I thought I heard Joe Tessitore's voice, and I was like,
yeah.
And I went to the bathroom and came back out, and I hear my call. I was like, wait, where's Joe? Okay, right. I was tripping.
Robert Brown is in the building. Robert Brown said, "Come on, Craig.
Come on, Craig." Oh my, hey, yo, that movie low key ruined my life. What's your name? You ain't got to stop.
Saturday night's main event sucked. No, it didn't. I don't think so, Rob. Yeah, I'm about to say, nah, man, not this time. I enjoyed it, man. It was good. It was surprisingly good, better than what I thought it was going to be. Let's kick it off, man. Like I said, I didn't know Jesse Ventura was going to be there. I thought that, because they didn't advertise like they did last time, that he wasn't going to show up, but he actually did show up. He looked like he just needed a Subway sandwich or something like that, because my brother had on a red alligator leather jacket.
Ooh.
Yeah, he had on this not tie-dye t-shirt, but it was like an acid wash t-shirt, man. He had this military hat on. I said, man, whoever dressed that man, they just said, yeah, you put this on and you just go out the door.
he got dressed in the dark in the walk-in closet.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Standing around.
Dark, yo.
Yeah.
He don't care. He don't care.
Yeah.
He don't care at all, yo. But anyway, commentary team of Michael Cole and Wade Barrett. It's surprising that Pat McAfee's not on there. I did hear rumors and stuff that Pat McAfee might be done with WWE at the moment. I don't know, man. But what you think about that? You think McAfee's done?
I don't think he's done. I saw something, but I didn't click on it because I think I was at work and I happened to scroll. And it said something about Pat McAfee's taking a long time off. So I don't know what that means. So I don't know if he got a future endeavor or he just like, I'm not feeling it right now. So,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It was just pretty damn weird, man. Pretty damn weird. Because it's like, and I'm gonna go really gonna move on after that. They didn't really give no explanation why he's leaving. You know what I'm saying? Just like, okay, well, he's just cut off from Raw and stuff like that. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't explain anything at all. Yeah.
Anyway, Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. So actually, Jelly Roll accompanied Randy Orton to the ring, and Logan Paul accompanied Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul look like best of friends, man.
They did. they did. Like Logan Paul, like he's enjoying himself. Like he having fun, yo.
Right. It is like he just loving it, man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read what I got so far. Randy goes in with the 10 punches on the corner. Orton then takes his eyes off McIntyre for a second to focus on Logan Paul. McIntyre slams Orton into the announce table. It was a commercial break. McIntyre with an Irish whip to the corner. Randy was focused on his lower back. McIntyre was focused on Randy's lower back. He was selling the injury prior, probably a couple weeks ago when Randy and Cody went at it. Remember Randy and Cody went, they faced each other. Which pay-per-view was that? Which PLE was that?
It's like 2020. It's like during the pandemic. It's just like I feel like it's back.
No. I'm talking about recently.
Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre?
No, Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. The one a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, that was Night of Champions also.
Night of Champions.
Night of Champions. Yeah, Night of Champions.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was still selling that lower back injury. McIntyre asked Randy Orton what happened to you, and that I thought that was pretty telling too, because when he said what happened to him, I'm like, damn, are we gonna get Randy Orton RKO and Jelly Roll in the middle of the ring? Like, I didn't know what was gonna happen, because like they've been teasing Randy Orton might be going back to being a full-fledged heel. So I don't know, man. But anyway, Randy goes on the offensive. Randy slams McIntyre 3 times on the announce table. Randy then turns his attention to Paul. McIntyre targets the throat of Randy Orton. Randy rolls Randy back into the ring. And then Randy got his bearings again, and he hits a dropping DDT, the vintage Orton DDT on McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
Jelly Roll and Paul get into a shoving match. Jelly Roll pushes Paul down with the weakest. That
was weak.
It looked like his arms gave out when he did it.
He's like, he did like this.
Yeah, he said.
I'm like, damn, he been in a fight before, boy. Come on, man.
Nah, I don't know, man. Jelly Roll look crazy, man. But anyway, he pushed Paul down. McIntyre invites him into the ring. Randy hits the RKO out of nowhere to McIntyre for the win. Logan Paul then attacks Randy Orton afterwards with a right hand knockout punch, and then laid Randy out. And then he starts to attack him. And then Jelly Roll pulls Paul off. And then Jelly Roll and Paul gets into it. Jelly Roll then blocks a right from Logan Paul, and then catches him on the right of his own. Michael Cole was acting like Howard Cosell, talking about Paul is down. And then out of nowhere, Drew McIntyre hits the Claymore to Jelly Roll, and I knew that was going to happen. I was like, my wife was like, "Where's Drew?" And I was like, "I think he about to hit a Claymore." I said, "I think he about to hit the Claymore."
He Claymore the hell out of that boy.
Right.
God damn.
So then he caught him with the Claymore, laid his ass out, and then all this crew comes down. They yelling at McIntyre, talking about, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And afterwards, you know what I'm saying, they cut the commercial break. But what's your whole thoughts on that whole segment, yo?
This was a great way to start Saturday main event. I definitely enjoyed this match between Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. I was looking forward to this as a kickoff the show. Right. I was already hyped. And again, Randy Orton continuing selling a back injury, that's been telling for the last PLE. Randy Orton got the win. As he's getting attacked. By the way, that push was weak as hell. I definitely know that. So as Randy Orton is getting attacked by Logan Paul. And I was taking notes, right? So I didn't see where Drew McIntyre was. So by the time I literally looked back up, bam, Claymore. I was like, now I started to laugh because I was like, damn, I didn't think he was gonna do that shit. I didn't think he'll take a bump like tonight. You know what I'm saying? So he hit that Claymore, bam, knocked her out. He sold it, boy went to sleep. So I thought that was good, and I was like, I said, damn, we might be getting Randy Orton, Jelly Roll, Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul at someone.
I'm for it.
Okay. All right. I said, okay. So now you got a pissed off Randy Orton on SmackDown. So that's going to be something. So, yeah. Shout out to Jerry Roll. He took a bump tonight. So, he took a Claymore. That push is weak. Work on that.
Right.
Yeah, but work on that push. Work on that.
Yeah, that shit was terrible, yo.
Go here.
Right. So before I go in and say my spiel, we got a couple comments.
All right.
Rob says Craig and Dede was happening, talking about, I guess you think, yeah, we on Friday or something.
Craig and Dede podcast. Okay.
Let me see. I don't know about y'all, but All In cooked tonight. It did cook. I mean, like I said, I saw clips and stuff, and I was really impressed with what was happening. I wish I could have saw it live, but like I said, I'm not paying no damn $55 for no damn pay-per-view. But big ups to them, y'all. I really am proud of what they put on today. Robert Brown says, if I may ask, Brother Craig, how old was you when Friday came out?
Let's see, 95, right? Right? 95?
95, you 95. Probably was. I'm 40. Let's say it like this. I'm 42.
I'm 39 right now, currently.
Yeah. Damn. I'm telling my age on shit. So you probably was like, damn, what, 12?
I was 9.
9? Damn.
I was 9.
I was off by 3 years.
Yeah, anyway. I was 9. Yeah, I was 9. Damn.
Crazy.
I was 9. Again, the movie ruined my life.
Right.
I can't get away from that shit.
We got a new comment, new person. Shane D0503 says a lot of people think Goldberg was supposed to win and Rollins was going to cash in, but got legit hurt. So they had to have Goldberg lose so he wouldn't get stuck with the belt. Damn. Look, listen, I'm with you on that one, man. Good comment, man, because
I think that's true.
Yeah, man. That whole Seth Rollins thing threw a lot of shit off, man. I appreciate your comment, Shane. Definitely, I think you are on the right track with what you're saying because, damn, something is in my eye. I'm sorry. What happened was Rollins went down. LA Knight really. I'm gonna get into it, man. But I do think that it threw off a lot of plans, and it probably threw off the outcome of the Goldberg match. So we shall see, man. But big respect to you. Big ups to you, man. Thank you for commenting. First time commenter. We appreciate you, man. Please continue to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you. Let's see. Robert Brown says Drew McIntyre should have won tonight, not Randy Orton. That could be how, bring more. Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one, Rob.
I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. I was kind of expecting that.
I think they're going to have another Money in the Bank ladder match at SummerSlam. Or for the vacant Money in the Bank champ, that might be a possibility too. Because if he had to vacate it, he can cash in at any time, so he might hold on to it.
Yeah,
he can cash it and he can keep it for up to a year.
True.
Depending on how severe. Yeah. Never mind.
Damn. Yeah.
But yeah. But going in on what I was saying about the whole match itself, man. I think this is a great match to open up Saturday night's main event. And I would say this too. I really was not feeling the Jelly Roll whole cameo. I was really dogging on it before he even started singing last night. I was like, damn, I don't want to see no damn Jelly Roll wrestling at SummerSlam and all that stuff like that. But I would say, man, the last 24 hours, this shit has been very, very entertaining, man. Not gonna lie to you, man. This has been very entertaining, man. So big ups to Jelly Roll. When he started singing yesterday and we were talking about the 2-hour time slot and then you could have did it on a 3-hour show. I was like, bro, please don't waste our time with all this damn concert and singing and stuff. Pack you up, yo.
Yeah,
but
go.
They actually, you know what I'm saying, leaned into it, especially with Logan Paul, you know what I'm saying, coming out. I really think Logan Paul is a good touch to this feud too. Him teaming with Drew McIntyre is very good. Going against Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. So I think this is going to be good. But I would say this too. I don't think that Jelly Roll, because think about it, man. You got Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre on the side. You got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. That's still a handicap. It's still a handicap.
Yeah.
It's not like Logan Paul can't go in the ring. He was a United States champion.
Yeah, Logan Paul is not a celebrity wrestler. He's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler, you know.
Let's get that clear. He's the man that earned his stripes. He's definitely a wrestler.
That man went one-on-one with Roman Reigns. He went one-on-one with the big dog. I mean, not the big dog. He never would be the big dog yet with our OTC. So yeah. So after that, Paul and McIntyre was backstage with Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, and they were squabbling backstage. They was getting in just doing some squabbling. Here's a funny part. That was pretty telling in the match. Hold on, let me see. I think I got it right here. Hold on. So Jade Cargill, basically they were showing like a lot of people in the arena, and they showed Rhea Ripley, they showed Io Sky, and they got the Jade Cargill, And then, she was, standing up and people was cheering for her in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, crazy ass Naomi came out of nowhere. And then I think she pushed her hard because Jay fell over the barricade and smacked her face on the other side.
She did. I was like, yo.
Whip almost,
Yeah.
Right. So she was shown in the crowd. Out of nowhere, Naomi attacks her. They brawl. Security comes out. Jade throws Naomi over the announce desk. Naomi recovers, then jumps off the announce desk onto Jade. Security breaks them up again. Nick Aldis announces a stipulation for their match tomorrow night at Evolution. Special guest referee, out comes Bianca Belair. And it's telling me because Bianca Belair still has that wrap on her finger. So I think her finger is not fully healed yet. Before I go on my spills, we got a comment from SNA Films. What's up, SNA Films? First time commenter. I used to hate Logan Paul. Yeah, he said I used to hate Logan Paul, but he's grinding his way to a hell of a performer. I do agree with you on that.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, we just said that, man. Logan Paul, I don't even consider him a celebrity wrestler, man. He's just a full-fledged wrestler. Like
he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a full-fledged wrestler, man. At this point, man, when you can go against, like, if you hold the United States Championship and then you go one-on-one with OTC and put on a good performance and you're not missing. It's not like you're you're actually hanging with these guys one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we totally agree, man. Thank you for commenting, man. We appreciate you. If you have any more questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. We will read them. But going back to Naomi, man, cool. This is crazy, man. So I think I'm gonna let you go say your spiel first, and I'll finish it off. But go ahead.
I see. It's funny because I was watching it, and again, I was chilling, watching the TV, and I see Jade Cargill pop up. She's smiling and everything like that. Mm-hmm. And the way the camera was cut, like you didn't really see Naomi unless you really paying attention. Because I wasn't paying attention. All of a sudden, bam, she attacks her. I remember I said yesterday, I'm tired of this feud. I take that back because I'm interested again. So I like this attack.
You interested again?
I'm interested again. Y'all don't shut me up. Okay, cool.
Right.
Got you. I'll shut the hell up. Cool. All right. So I like this attack. And at the same time, when Jade Cargill, she was hitting her back too. Was one point she hit a mean right hook on her.
Right.
And and it was like, let them fight. So this is adding a much needed steam to this feud. This is another way to put more eyeballs on tomorrow's setting too. So I like this, and I like the potential of Bianca Belair coming back tomorrow being referee because there's still that unfinished business with that storyline too. So they're gonna cook tomorrow. I can't wait. So I'm back invested. So I'm good. Yeah,
I'm back invested.
I'm good.
Listen, man. So first of all, I'm sitting down, I'm writing my notes, and my wife, she's on the other side of the couch. And she's looking up, we both watching it, right? So then we say, who the hell is this woman coming out there? Because we thought it was a big girl coming down the ring, because she looked like she didn't look like Naomi. She like the way she came out, I thought it was like Lizzo or something. Like she came running through the ring like a damn rhinoceros, and then she knocked her out and said, boom, and then she hit her. I was like, damn, she had to do her like that. But anyway, going back to Bianca Belair coming out, man, that was a good pop for her. Here's my thing, Coop, and I'm saying this right now. I think this is what happens. I think Bianca's fake. Maybe her finger is probably healed, and she's being a special guest referee. When Naomi and Jay get into it tomorrow night, I think that Bianca Belair is going to cost Jade Cargill this match. I think this is going to set up Bianca's maybe her heel turn. Okay. In my opinion, I'm just saying this is my opinion. I think this can set up a heel turn, and then you have, maybe Naomi and Bianca making another alliance again. What do you think, Coop? Do you think they can go somewhere to do something with that type of story or something like that?
They definitely could. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that because it's a lot of unfinished business. It's a lot of storyline that hasn't been told. So with her coming back, her being maybe slightly healed or faking an injury, that could be something. So that's a direction that I didn't even think about. So again, invested. So I want to see what's going on. So definitely.
Right. I just think that something's going to happen tomorrow night, and it's going to involve a turn. So something's going to happen. I don't know what it is, but something will happen with these three, and it's going to be very telling because they have to build for SummerSlam too, so they have to get right into it. So tomorrow's going to be like the start of the turn or whatever. Shane said he's back with a comment. He said, "Just subscribe." Thank you, brother.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you dearly, man. Appreciate you. Let's get back into it, man. The United States Championship match: Jimmy Uso versus Solo Sikoa. This was a nothing burger match to me, man. I thought this was. I was like, I
didn't
really?
care for it. Yeah,
I didn't really care for this match, yo. This is something that could have been on Raw.
Yeah,
or SmackDown. I'm sorry, it could have been straight on SmackDown, straight up.
Yeah, I don't know why this was there, to be honest.
Right. Yeah. And then I didn't know this was even considered a match until yesterday, man. I was like, damn, Jimmy Uso versus Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship. I said, okay, whatever. Anyway, Jimmy Uso versus Solo Sikoa. Solo and Jimmy exchange punches in the ring. Solo falls to the outside after Jimmy pulls the ropes down. Jimmy then executes a tope suicida. Jimmy jumps from the top turnbuckle. Solo catches Jimmy in the spinning solo. Let's see what else I got. Solo then knocks Jimmy off the apron with a right hand, and Talatonga the former Hikuleo hits a clothesline to Jimmy. Hits to a commercial break. A lot of commercials tonight too, man. Did you know there's a lot of commercials tonight?
It was too many commercials. I'm starting to not like Saturday main event because of that. Because it's way too many commercials. Yeah, I got more commercials than action.
Right. And then Solo and Jimmy duke it out on the apron. Jimmy hits a German suplex to Solo on the apron. Jimmy then hits a crossbody lateral press, goes for the 3 count, but Solo kicks out. Jimmy goes for a spear, but Solo catches him with a spinning Solo. So basically, Jimmy was in control the majority of this match. Jimmy then knocks Solo to the outside, climbs the top turnbuckle, then takes out the MFTs with a corkscrew. Talatonga gets involved. Solo grabs Jimmy and rolls him up. Talatonga uses the leg to assist Solo to steal a victory. So he basically put his leg in to push Solo, I guess, hold him down. It was weak. It was weak sauce to me. Afterwards, Jacob comes down to the ring, hits a couple of hip attacks. Talatonga knocks him down with a clothesline, but Jacob gets back up. And then Tonga to the outside and hits a dive, taking out Solo and Talatonga. Really, like I said, it was nothing to this match, man. This is like something they could have kept that shit on SmackDown. I really wasn't feeling it, man. I mean, like this is the boringest part of the match. I mean, the whole event tonight. What do you think, Coop, all together?
You know what though? I definitely agree, and I keep forgetting that if you've been honest, like Saturday main event is not really built like a solid PLE for real.
Right.
It's an added TV show, so I keep forgetting that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when that does happen, unfortunately, you get matches that are added like a TV show match. This is a TV show match, and I feel like this would have been good if it was a SmackDown match. You know what I'm saying? I think I said this before about it was a match. The main event for Great American Bash, like it is good, but it'd be good for a regular TV show match. This would be good for a regular TV show match. The match was okay. I had a feeling that Jacob Fatu was going to return. I thought he was going to bring somebody else back at one point when he came out.
Right.
When he came out, so okay, this is the point where I forget the other brother, the one that's like wrestling independent. What's his name? There's another guy out there. I can't.
Yeah,
his name is
Tamatonga.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought he'll come back, or I thought somebody else would come back. Okay, we didn't get that. All right, cool. So now I'm wondering, are we getting a tag team match, or are we getting a straight 1-on-1 match? So it's again, I do agree it's nothing burger, but at the same time, it's like this could have been on SmackDown.
Yeah, this was definitely a SmackDown match.
Yeah.
I would have filled this card with probably what it did, maybe something else, man. I just wasn't feeling it. Probably R-Truth and Aleister Black, maybe. I probably did a Damian Priest and Aleister Black would have been good for this spot right here.
Definitely.
I think they're going to save the Damian Priest and Aleister Black for SummerSlam. What's next for Solo and Jacob? I think it's going to be maybe. I don't think it's going to be a tag match. I think they're going to have some type of a United States Championship rematch at SummerSlam. You might see Jimmy get involved, on Solo side, not Solo side, but Jacob's side, and then maybe have a debut Zilla Fatu, or you might have a debut in not debuting, but a return of Tamatonga helping out.
That's what I was thinking.
Helping out Jacob Fatu. So it can go either way, but like I said, man, this shit was the worst match of the night. Anyway, moving back on. Kathy Kelly was backstage with Jelly Roll and Randy Orton. Randy apologized for hitting Jelly Roll. Randy apologized for putting Jelly Roll in harm's way. Jelly says he's a grown-ass man. Don't worry about it. He said Randy did say he has an idea. He said him and Jelly Roll at SummerSlam versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Jelly Roll likes the idea. Randy likes the idea. So they basically are a tag team now. So it's official tag team.
Wow. All right.
Anyway, now let's get to this, man. This is the match I was wanting to talk about right here. Yeah. Might spend a little time on this one. Let's see. Remove this. So the match that I want to talk about and questioning right here, because a lot of people don't know if it's a work or if it's a shoot. This will be the LA Knight versus Seth Rollins match. And I really think that this match was stopped because of injury, like a legit injury. But anyway, let me just review what I have. LA Knight and Rollins exchange blows in the middle of the ring. Let me see. Knight was favoring his ribs, and then LA Knight shoulder tosses Rollins over the ropes. Knight then slams Rollins' head repeatedly off the announce table. They did a commercial break. Knight hit a couple of elbows to Seth while he had him in the scissors takedown in the middle of the ring. Seth hits a gut buster to Knight, and then he hits a frog splash. Knight gets back on the offensive, goes back and forth with Seth Rollins. Afterwards, Rollins goes down off a springboard moonsault. Doctors and Jessica Carr rushed over to see if Seth was okay. Seth made the call to continue the match, but it was a very, very awkward BFT for the win, and it was quick and like I said, it was quick and awkward. LA Knight is the victor. Let's talk about it. Cool. Let me get your ideas first, man.
All right. So again, this match was very short. When the injury happened, I thought it was one of those like little heel runs. Like sometimes a heel will fake an injury. The referee get distracted, bam, hit to the eye, whatever the case may be. And a part of me was thinking, okay, is this a work? Is this a work or this is a real thing? Right. When I noticed, this is my thought. When I thought this is a real thing, I noticed how LA Knight hit the BFT and he got a quick 3 just to get him out the ring. And I noticed when LA Knight, he raised his hands up, the look on his face was disappointment and concern. Right. And I feel like he was out of character when he made that face. The face I wish I had a picture, but the face he made was like, damn, I'm concerned about Seth Rollins. Like I'm concerned about the individual, not the wrestler. And that's what it felt like. With this injury, I do feel like Roman was there. I do feel like that. And I do feel like Seth Rollins was set to win this match. That's what I feel like. And I do feel like I think Shane mentioned this in the comment earlier. I do feel like Goldberg was going to mention Goldberg was going to win a title in the following match. And that's when Seth was going to try to cash in successfully, and Roman was going to attack him either way. So this Seth Rollins injury affects a lot of storylines. It affects the potential group. I don't have a name, but Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, what's the other guy? Bronson Reed. It affects the Roman's return. So now that's what do you do from there? It affects the whole SmackDown roster. I'm hoping that it's not a serious injury. When I say I hope, I'm hoping this as a person. I'm not hoping this as a wrestling fan because in the day, this guy is a human being. You know what I'm saying? He's a husband and father. So I don't wish injury on nobody. For the sake of him being a person, I hope he recovers the way he needs to be. And I hope it's not a serious injury, but it definitely seems legit because scrolling through the timeline, that's all you see. I'm like, damn. I'm like, if this is a work, this is a hell of a work. Right. I just don't see it. I want to be wrong. By Monday, we'll definitely know something, but I want to be wrong. But I definitely don't see this as a work. This is not a work in my eyes.
Right. So here's a picture of Rollins, and he looks like, he's a little bit concerned about what like his knee and stuff like that. because when he did the sunset flip, when he did the the springboard flip backwards, I saw his knee. I had to rewind it back, but you saw his knee shift a little bit. It's real slight, but you see it shift, and he grabbed it immediately. And I think that's the same knee that he had issues with in the past too.
The same knee he injured like twice.
Twice, right?
This is third time getting injured like that.
Yeah, because then he do a buckle bomb, try to do not a buckle bomb, but he did like a sunset flip with Kane, I believe, a couple years ago. And he came down wrong on that same knee. It
was 3 times. It was an injury from when he got attacked by Samoa Joe in like 2019, I think. That was one. Yeah. And it was the turnbuckle incident that you just mentioned. That was another one. And now this is the third injury. This is the same knee, unfortunately.
Right.
And this look on this. Sometimes as a wrestling fan, like they facial expression, sometimes you can tell when they're out of character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell like this doesn't look like he's in character. Like again, I want to be wrong. I hope to God I'm wrong. But at the same time, you can tell that this is legit concern. Like I can't go. Like I can't go.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. When I saw that doctor right there get into the ring, well, first I saw Jessica Carr, and if it was just Jessica Carr by herself and he's talking, I was like, okay, it's a work. But when I saw the doctor stop and he hesitated at first. If you look on the outside of the ring, the doctor hesitated before he tried to get into the picture frame, and then I think Carr made the signal for him to come over, and then he rushed over there. That is it's a legit injury, man. Let me remove this. I got another picture I want you to see too. Trying to pull them off as I go, but if you look right here, this is when this is after he did the BFT and he did the quick pin, and then Carr was like, okay, that's enough, back up, trying to get clearance of space. But then I'm gonna remove this one. But here's the one that you was talking about, Coop. Let me pull that up real quick. It's a partial picture, but LA Knight looks he's like, damn, like what just happened? You know what I'm saying? That looked like what just happened. So, yeah, man, I totally agree with what you said, man. But my whole take on it, man, it's like this is going to mess up a lot of stuff. And then it's right so close to SummerSlam, like they got to scramble now. The writers, creative have to scramble because this injury is legit. Man, this is going to mess up a whole lot of plans. And like you said, I think for sure something's supposed to happen tonight because the Gunther match even ended weird because he just choked Goldberg out. And I don't think that was the true ending of that match. You hate to see stuff like this, like you said, because like you said, they're humans and stuff like that. And he was on a roll. The character that he was playing was on a roll. I wanted to see more of the group if he is hurt. I'm praying that he's not, man. But I wanted to see more out of Braun Breaker, more of Bronson Reed. I wanted them to have a name at least by now. But man, if Seth is down, man, this is really going to stink, man, for the foreseeable future because now you got to shift everything. Oh man, this is going to suck balls, man.
You may get a potential Braun Breaker versus Roman instead because Braun Breaker actually spear Roman through the barricade the last time.
Right.
So now you may get a potential Braun Breaker being maybe unsympathetic to Seth Rollins' injury, storyline wise, not real life wise, right? So maybe he couldn't cut it because he couldn't. He's not real enough. He's not like me.
You cooking right there.
So now you get a unhinged Braun Breaker, right?
Right.
And then you get an unhinged
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed also. And then what you could do is add more to the stable. Mm-hmm. Add 2 more people to the stable, right?
Right.
And maybe you keep Paul Heyman around and have Paul Heyman kind of terrified of a loose cannon version of Braun Breaker, right?
Like he was with Solo Sikoa. So now we still get the Roman return, but you don't get it with Seth. You get it versus Braun Breaker instead because Braun Breaker actually was the one who speared Roman through the barricade. Yeah.
Actually. So that's the direction they could go in. I can see that happening.
Right. Then you got a story right here too, because if you think about it, I was just thinking in my head, that's why I was a little bit quiet. I was thinking in my head, like, damn, even if all that stuff that you said happening, then Rollins does come back eventually, then Rollins be like, look, I'm gonna have to destroy what I created.
Yep, there it is.
That route too. That's a whole nother story right there.
Yep.
But man, it's just like SummerSlam is like 3 weeks away, literally. And it's like his story, his group has basically been so they have their hands on every single storyline almost. You know what I'm saying? Like they're involved with LA Knight, they're involved with Penta, they involved who else they involved with?
Was it Jimmy? Jay Uso? No.
Jimmy, not Jim, yeah, Jimmy Uso too. Jay Uso, definitely Jay Uso.
Yeah,
bro, this is gonna be crazy, man. So now you're gonna have to step up. You know, one man down, another man got to step up now. So who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be another Jay Uso run? Are we gonna get some more out of LA Knight? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe LA Knight can be the one that steps up and shine a little bit. This might be his chance right here.
Maybe. You know what though? And here's another reason why these PLEs are too damn close.
Right.
Because of this, right? Again, Saturday Main Event is really an extra TV show. It's on paper, it's not really booked. It's not really booked as a proper PLE, which is 3 hours given most of the time, right?
Right.
So, and I remember I said this months ago. How come the wrestlers don't wrestle like this? Because of stuff like this. That's why you don't see Seth wrestle that much. You don't see Roman. Cody probably every now and then, but Roman and Cena, you don't see them wrestle because of that can happen right there. Right. And this should be a lesson learned for TKO. You put these PLEs so damn close together, and now you got to rush these wrestlers in the storylines. This what can happen right here.
Right.
So now you lose money off the table. So I hope this is a lesson learned for them to be like, you know what, let's spread these apart. You know what I'm saying? So you have room for error, room in case something happens. You don't have to scramble as much. So right now, they're scrambling right now. They are. Mm-hmm. They definitely are.
We got a comment. From Danny Landis, and he's a new comment.
Okay.
New commenter.
Nice to meet you, Danny. New commenter.
Right. He says, hate to see Goldberg lose his last match. Terrible. Gunther is lucky this wasn't Goldberg from the 90s. Yeah, because Goldberg from the 90s.
Goldberg from the 90s
he was an animal, yo.
He was different. Yeah.
Bill Goldberg.
Yeah.
Bill Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But thank you for commenting, Danny. We appreciate you, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. If you have any more comments, we will read them as we go along. But going back to the Seth Rollins thing, man, listen. Like I said, this opened up the door for so many possibilities for other stars to step up. Because, like you said, one man down, the next man up. And we don't know the severity of the injury right now, so I don't want to speculate and, saying that he's going to be out for a long time. We don't know, right? But I do pray, that he does recover, get better, because Seth is an integral part in WWE, man. But now we need somebody to step up. I'm thinking you got to spot Jey Uso. He just made it into the main event scene, but I would like to see, like I said, LA Knight. This is his time to step up and shine. Man, you're gonna need somebody else to fill this in, man, because Braun Breaker, I think he can do it. I think Braun Breaker can do it. I think he has a legit chance to run the stable.
He can do it.
Damn, man. This sucks, man. Sucks. But anyway, you want to move on? You got some more comments? You got some more to say about it?
No, I'm moving. We can move on because it kind of ties into this match too. So,
Right. So, going on to the final match, the retirement match of Mr. Bill Goldberg. As Bret Hart would say, Bill Goldberg. Let me remove this. Man, that's crazy, yo.
I know one person will congratulate Goldberg on his last match.
Who?
Bret Hart. And I'm a big Bret Hart fan, so don't get it twisted. But yeah,
definitely about that, yo.
Bret Hart won't say shit.
He probably said, "I'm not gonna say anything about Bill Goldberg." Let me see. Hold up. Make sure I got my photo of Goldberg. Hold up. Start this thing. I don't know why they're being stingy with him though. But yeah, man, it was better than what I thought it was going to be. Let's put it like that. Yo.
I give it that. I definitely give it that.
That was better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be try to be like a quick squash match. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad it's better than what it was. So anyway, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship was on the line tonight. It was Gunther versus Goldberg. Gunther was selling the shoulder block by Goldberg. Goldberg with a chop. Gunther with a chop to Goldberg. Goldberg laughed it off. They rumble outside the ring. Gunther hits a couple of more chops. Goldberg goes for a spear, but he instead Gunther moves out the way, and Gunther basically sidestepping. Goldberg ran into the barricade, spearing the barricade. There was a commercial break right after that. Gunther was working on the leg in the middle of the ring. They exchanged chops and then strikes. Gunther kicks Goldberg in the knee. He collapses. He collapses like a sack of potatoes. Goldberg was selling the knee. Goldberg then goes for the spear. He hits Charles Robinson. Little Nature's been getting effed up lately. That's what I put down.
No, Nate, that's funny.
Yeah, man. Gunther removed the knee brace from Goldberg. He beats him with his knee brace. Gunther then goes ringside and taunts his son Gage. He jumps the barrier. Security grabs him. Then Goldberg spares Gunther. Then he hits the jackhammer. Then he actually had him beat. The ref was counting. You know what I'm saying? The ref came in, counted. It was too late. Gunther kicks out. Gunther then locks in the sleeper. Goldberg tried to fight back, but Gunther puts him to sleep. And then afterwards, it was an awkward ass cut too. After they just saw him tap out, and then they just cut the commercial right away. And then I was like, damn, they're gonna end it like that because the damn Made in Georgia sign came up. I was like, oh, this shit is over. I'm about to turn my TV. And then they put it back on, and he was basically saying his thank yous to the crowd, and all his family and friends were there. I saw DDP in the crowd, and I saw was it Ernest Miller in the crowd? A couple people in there, man. So head of security, what's his name? What's the guy named the head of security with the white beard? I forgot his name. But anyway, he was in there. Mm-hmm. He was saying thank you and stuff like that. But it was a pretty decent match. But I got a comment right here. Ayush D, new commenter. He says Logan needs to bulk up a bit. Nah, I think Logan's good right where he is, man.
Nah, he good. He good. Appreciate the comment.
I appreciate the comment, but what are you gonna do, man? You can't bulk up too damn much.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that quickness. You know what I'm saying? So that might slow him down a little bit.
But yeah, man, going back to the Goldberg thing, man, this was better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought that this was going to be a quick match, squash match. Maybe we get a cash in or something like that. But unfortunately, the events that happened to Seth Rollins, that kind of probably countered. I'm not saying that this was on the books, but it countered, probably messed up some plans that was supposed to be for the main event. In my opinion, I think that the main event ended pretty weird. It was just awkward to me. But hey, listen, man, it was very awkward. Coop, let me get your thoughts on it, man.
Again, I had realistic expectations for this match before everything happened, for Seth, all that. Yeah. So this is better than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a lot quicker, to be honest with you. Again, when I say a lot quicker, it's not because he can't go in the ring, but just how the match was written. The match was not written to be a quick match. And I think they probably had a pivot too, because they lost a lot of time from the Seth Rollins injury also.
Right.
I did the ending of the match was kind of weird to me. Mm-hmm. The Goldberg passing out so quick. I don't know if that was the first finish. You know what I'm saying? So it was one part where Goldberg stood up. He looked so confused, like what the hell is going on?
Right.
Because he looked confused for a good 2 minutes. Like, what I do next? Like it, not because he can't do anything, but it's a lot going on. Probably scrambling backstage and all this too. So one part Goldberg looked confused. You see Gunther look confused too at some point. He goes back to the ring, and I'm like, okay. A part of me, there was like a 2% was thinking, what if this is a work? You know what I'm saying? Because at the time when Goldberg speared Gunther was about to win a match and the referee was out, at the time it was like 9:55.
Right.
I'm like, okay, we got a good 5 minutes. It's time for some kind of shenanigans going to happen, right?
Right.
So again, even when Gunther puts on the sleeper hold, we got a good 3 minutes. I'm still thinking like, what's getting ready to happen? Gunther walks backstage. I'm like, we got a good 3 minutes. And I was like, commercial? Like, what are they doing? Like, okay, maybe there's something going to happen. Then I see the Georgia logo. I'm like, that was weird.
That was weird, man.
What the hell? Then they cut. Then the camera cuts to Goldberg doing his speech, which I don't mind. Of course, I don't mind. To see Goldberg go out for his last match, the retirement match. I don't mind that. It was just, and it's unfortunate that he had to get this experience for it to be the last match. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it's unfortunate for Seth. But again, I definitely enjoyed this match. It was way better than I expected it to be, but just the ending, unfortunately. So,
yeah. Listen, man, things happen, man. Things happen in the world of professional wrestling. That's what they said. You know, these men and women, they put their bodies on the line, night in and night out. They on the road, damn near 365 days a year. You know, right now it might be a better schedule. They probably, you know, get time to spend with their families a little bit more. But yeah, man, they think about it, man. They're diving outside on the ropes. The mats are not that soft. You know, I've been in the ring before, and I felt the ring, and that shit is pretty tough, man. So for them putting their bodies on the line night in and night out, man, injuries are bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Over time, your body wears out. A lot of people said, well, you know, they might say they like look at Goldberg and like, you know, he's not the same. Of course, he's not the same. The man is 58 years old. He's not
supposed to be. It happens to everybody.
Yeah. And I think he did good for what he did tonight. He definitely did. You know he definitely did. Hopefully, this is the last we see of Goldberg, and just go ahead, retire, bro, and wrap it up. This is it for you, man.
Yeah.
But you did good, man. You had a great legacy. You know, unfortunately, some people might say that your legacy was just squash matches. It was, you know, power moves, and that's it. But, you know what I'm saying, you entertained me. That's all that matters to me. You entertained me. I appreciate you. You know, I remember when he went on the street, and then when he got to Raven in the flop, and he beat Raven, and he put big what's the big Reese in the air, and it hit him with the jackhammer, and then speared Raven and won the United States Championship. And I was like jumping up as a kid. I'm jumping up and down like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He won and took the United States Championship from Raven. Couple months later, he get all the way up to Hollywood Hogan. That Monday night, that WCW Monday Nitro, spears Hogan, did the gunshot in the air, picked Hogan up with the jackhammer. I remember I went to school the next day, man. I was in that thing like, oh yeah, I was like, I was really, you know, I was hyped up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Goldberg, man, he entertained me, man. You know, each his own. You know, him and Bret Hart, they had their thing, and he ended. You know, unfortunately, things happen, man. Bret, you know what I'm saying, he ended Bret's career. You know, kicked him in the head, and I think he had a concussion. I think later on he suffered a stroke. I don't know if that's the direct results from that, but
let Bret tell it. Yeah, that's
what Bret tell it might be it, but
to this day,
yeah, he blames Goldberg, but
Bret said it's up.
Yeah, he entertained the hell out of me, man. I don't know about you, Coop, but he had a great career to me.
Definitely had a great career. Even like seeing him come to the ring, it just he felt that
right.
that moment, but back in the day, how it used to be. For us who are in our 30s, early 30s, not early 30s, but probably it could be early 30s,
early 40s for me.
Yeah, the late 30s, mid 30s, early 40s.
Yes.
We are seeing our wrestlers get older, and it's a weird thing. Undertaker's retired, Shawn Michaels retired, Bret, Stone Cold, The Rock is not going to wrestle that much, of course. John Cena's out, Goldberg is out, and then like we're seeing a lot of wrestlers like. Not I won't say fade away because not dying, but like you seeing them retire, and it's kind of like, damn, like you get emotionally invested in watching these guys as you grow up. You know what I'm saying? You get attached to their character. You know, it's an escapism watching them wrestle. So it was good to see Goldberg in the ring. I'm glad he was able to go out the way he wanted to. It's not a bad thing if you lose. Going on in wrestling, that's actually a written tradition. You're supposed to go out on your back as you lose your final match, you know, professional wrestling. So definitely. So thank you, Goldberg.
Right. Definitely. Thank you, man. You got some more comments. Shane D says very awkward ending to the match. Seemed like something was definitely missing.
Agree, Shane.
Definitely, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Ayush D said many said Taker's streak shouldn't have been broken. What did you say? I don't think it was. You know, that's a good question, man. Because I don't think that his streak should have been ended by Brock Lesnar at that time.
No.
I don't think not. It shouldn't have been ended like that, man. I think they should have had a better story, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Take that. It still don't feel right to me, man.
It don't, and now you can't.
Right. And then after that, Roman Reigns beat him. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Let's see. Rumor has it Bret Hart and Vince Russo did the booking for the Goldberg
match. Somebody send this comment to Jim Cornette, yo.
Oh God.
Jim Cornette will have a feud off this. Have a feud date off this.
bro, Goldberg pretty much beat Gunther. Yeah, he had him beat, man, with that jackhammer. But he struggled. That man, he struggled to get Gunther's ass up in the air, boy. God, he was shaking like a stripper on a pole.
He was.
He was holding him up, shaking. He was in Magic City, dog. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, that's why that slam was so quick. Yeah, he had to,
Damn. Anyway, guys, listen up, man. We are live tomorrow, man. Evolution, the pay-per-view. Tomorrow night we will be live after that. This has been a great episode. We are an hour and 25 minutes in. We reviewed Great American Bash for what it was. We also reviewed Saturday night's main event.
Yep.
Unfortunately, like you said, we had an injury for Seth Rollins. We don't know the extent of the injury, but we will figure it out. If we have any news on it, we will post something. We will let you guys know. Coop, you got anything?
Definitely, it was great review, great show. Appreciate the new faces.
Yes.
We just so you know, for anyone that's new, we go live every Monday after Monday Night Raw. We go live every Tuesday after NXT, and live for Wednesday after AEW Dynamite, and review all the PLEs except for AEW because we're not paying $49.99 for that.
$55 for
$55. I'm sorry, we're not doing that, but we will talk about it. So that's always an option. And also, please don't forget SummerSlam Night 1. Derek and I will be live in person.
Yes.
All right. So come live, come kick it up. You'll see our live interactions. I can't wait. That's gonna be
cool.
That's gonna be dope. I can't wait. I think that'd be a game changer, to be honest with you. So
it would.
That's gonna be exciting, y'all.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dog. Get my Booker T voice.
Yep.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of that was crazy, man.
No bread, no
bread,
water,
all meat. I'm like, hey,
that shit. Like, yo, Booker, stop, yo. Somebody nudge him. Let's keep saying that. Yeah.
But guys, man, listen, Coop, where we at with our subscribers, man? You got an update on that?
Okay, so we posted about having 1,400 subscribers the other day, which is 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And we're approaching 1,500, which is great. At the time right now, we're at a total of 1,477 subscribers.
Good night.
When I tell you, Derek and I, we work hard behind the scenes and, face to face and everything like that. So when I tell you, we appreciate every detail, every comment, every share, every question, even if it's a disagreement, we appreciate the insight. Definitely appreciate y'all. So definitely, we used to say it's a slow climb, but it's not. It's a tremendous climb. So we definitely appreciate y'all for being a part of this journey.
Right.
Again, we are going live right after Evolution. I believe Evolution is at 6:00 tomorrow. I forget the time. So we definitely gonna review that show also. And this Monday we're back on live also too. So
big shout out to Ayush D. Shout out to Shane D0503. Appreciate you guys for first time commenting, first time viewers, man. We appreciate you. Danny Landis stopped through. SNA Films, we appreciate you, and our boy Robert Brown. All the way from what's that? He from? Was it
Lafayette, Louisiana?
My man.
Right? I hope I said it right. Yes.
Yeah, I'm about to say Lafayette. What the hell about to say? Anyway, I know he's from the South, but anyway.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like you said, tomorrow night we're going live for Evolution. Right after Evolution, we'll be live. I'm your boy Derek J. That's your boy
Coop.
Listen, man, we out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.